Hey guys, how's it going? Patrick, Conservative Rap, and in this video we are going to talk about the President of France's wife, someone you may be familiar with as effectively a statutory rapist. I mean, let's face it, Bridget and Emmanuel got together when the boy was 14 years old. At first it was when he was 17 years old and she was a bit younger. Then the truth came out that he was actually 14 years old at the time. And she effectively was older at the time and effectively groomed the gentleman prior to him becoming president. It turns out that from my research, and again, this stems a little bit into partial conspiracy theory, but I do want to make sure you're aware of this because this was news to me. It turns out that when it comes to the LGBTQ agenda and propaganda, Bridget may be a case study in that point. Bridget may not, in fact, be Bridget. She may be, believe it or not, a male. Candace Owens, who has been prominent and at the forefront of conservative publishing, conservative media for quite some time, she recently did a new podcast series. It's called Becoming Bridgette. And in it, she evaluates and discusses with the author of a book called Becoming Bridgette, a gentleman named Xavier Poussard, a journalist from France, a little bit about the back history of this particular individual. Before she was Macron, the family name was Trogneux. And there's been a lot of research done and a lot of investigatory components on, her history. So let's take a quick look. I'm going to read here. Becoming Bridgette. On May 14th, 2017, Emmanuel Macron came to power in France. A year earlier, the 39-year-old was completely unknown to the public. A media blitzkrieg was waged to sell the French on the couple he formed with Bridgette, an attractive teacher he had seduced when he was 17 and she was 36. But the chronology didn't add up, and the story was rewritten many times until the admission that when he met Bridgette, Emmanuel Macron was 14, and Bridgette's past remained inaccessible, as if she were someone other than who she claimed to be, a mysterious individual who had become Bridgette. I recently watched of a six-part series so far, the final episode, which was deemed too hot for YouTube, where Candace Owens interviews this gentleman, Xavier Poussard, and came upon some startling facts. I'll link to a bit of this in the comment and bio below, but it turns out in similar fashion to what you may be hearing about Barack Obama's wife, this in-person interview leads one to believe,
and like I said, I would stake my entire
that Brigitte Macron is in fact Jean-Michel Trogneux, a male who became transgender a bit prior to Macron's fame. So again, I'll link to a bit of this in the bio and detail below, but what do you think? Let me know your thoughts below. There's a global wake-up, I think, coming to fruition around many of these young leaders, and in the fact that many of these young leaders may not, in fact, be who they claim to be. It's really unfortunate, and yeah, something I think we definitely need to investigate here. So look forward to more shortly, and yeah, we'll be in touch.